So game week 6 is here, and FPL wise, I think last game week was obviously very bad for a lot of people, including me. And I sort of predicted that there were a lot of big teams playing each other, and there were very less chances of a lot of players firing. And if someone fired, someone's clean sheet was taken away, and if someone didn't, and some random goal was scored, and you had nobody who had scored, or you had a defender who conceded that one goal. So it was a pretty dull game week. 30 to 40 points mostly people got. 42 was the average, and some got 50 also. They are doing really well in this season. So now in this game week, I think first of all you have to get Spurs players, especially because they are in form right now, and they are playing Wolves, who have lost all their games, who are doing pathetic, and their defense is an issue. They can't score goals. Nothing sorts to like give for them. So they're struggling a lot. So go with Xavi Simmons. My preferred pick is Xavi Simmons. Then you can explore Kudos also, but Kudos less so because I feel his output is not reliable as much. While you see Xavi Simmons, he was in goal scoring positions. He was taking those central spaces where he had a chance to get an assist or a goal, and it was a high probability. You don't need to look at the stats like other FPL people tell you. You just need to watch the match and see who is more likely to be in dangerous positions. Like Xavi Simmons is that. Richarlison you can go with, but Richarlison is always a dangerous FPL. Why I won't touch him. Then you can explore obviously Vicario is the best goalkeeper right now in FPL this season, and Van de Ven, Pedro Porro, all these players you can explore. While Pedro Porro is not in the set pieces right now, Van de Ven looks some um, more attractive option. I think you should go with Van de Ven. So Van de Ven, Xavi Simmons, and a goalkeeper or a striker maybe if you want, you can go with. Even if you want to go with two midfielders, kudos. Maybe that is good for this game week. Other than that, strikers are the only hope for FPL this season for me. Go with Alexander Isak because I feel like Crystal Palace are prone to giving the ball, they are vulnerable to long balls in the central areas when it goes from defender to the striker. Those runs can be very dangerous, and I think KTK is suspended obviously, so Alexander Isak will get at least 70 to 75 minutes. Arne Slot said that he won't get the full quota of 90 minutes still because he's not that fit right now, but I feel he can play a lot of minutes now that his pre-season is going, and the fact that Ekitike has done that will more so push Isaac to the first team regularly now. You can get Arsenal midfielders not because okay, I know everyone gets Arsenal defenders, but this game they can concede also, and the fixtures that are coming are very favorable. And basically, Bukayo Saka is back, Odegaard is back, Eze is warming up. He has scored a goal, he had an assist in the Man City game. Now you see, Eze is a cheap option, Odegaard is a cheap option. Saga can be a good replacement if you cannot afford Mohamed Salah. So these are good options that you have in Arsenal's midfield. Fulham has Harry Wilson. I don't know if I'm taking the name right or wrong. Right winger, left-footed player, very technical, has assists and goals in him, and I think you should target him also. And Anderson is obviously doing so well for a lot of FPL teams this season, and I feel Fulham is a good option going forward, irrespective of the fixture. They look like a good side. Bournemouth, obviously, you have Semenyo, but Semenyo might fade away now. I think some players do have phases of purple patch, and then they are not as consistent throughout the season. But I don't know. Maybe that is the right option, and you should stick to Semenyo. If you're not sticking to Semenyo and you have Grealish in your team, then should you buy or sell him now? Now buying right now would not be that good an option for me. I think Grealish like midfielders, that cheap midfielders market can shift from those cheap midfielders to Xavi Simmons, Arsenal midfielders, Liverpool midfielders. If you fancy words, will do better now, or Gakpo can come into some games. Then those midfield options are much better than this. And if you have Harry Wilson or someone like that in your team, then it makes it a lot better as well. So I feel you should target Fulham players, you should target Arsenal midfielders, you target Liverpool strikers and forwards, and defenders. I don't really think defenders are that crucial in this game week. I don't expect a lot of clean sheets. Maybe Everton can get a clean sheet again against West Ham, but not anywhere else. I don't see anything. In terms of strikers, let's see now my team. Let's see how I am doing. And right now I am doing not so fine. I have had a very bad start, and my team is basically this. I have Vicario, I have Van de Ven, I have Virgil van Dijk. I have gone big in defense because I can't rely on others. I should rely on Crystal Palace defenders also. I can have Mark Gui, uh, Lacroix, or whatever his name is. I'm sorry, I don't know the pronunciation. Munio. I can have these players. Mitchell also scored, so these defensive options of Crystal Palace are also pretty good. But this game week, obviously, they're playing Liverpool, so no point. Then obviously I have my City firepower in Rangers and Haaland to secure the Burnley fixture, and then Grealish is playing West Ham, so I can stay patient with him. I don't think this was a good buy initially, but right now I feel like this is good enough. Isaac Gyökeres have gone big in striking area because obviously I feel strikers are the way to go, and you can have Joao Pedro. This is a little biased because I'm an Arsenal fan, but you can obviously go to Joao Pedro. You see Grealish. Let's see who is Grealish playing. Full profile. Let's go to this. And he's playing Crystal Palace next week, then Manchester City, then Tottenham. So obviously I will shift from Grealish after this game week, but for this game week I will let him play against West Ham and see what he can do. I don't expect too many clean sheets here. Maybe Crystal Palace, Liverpool can again be very surprise everyone. You see, my rank is so low and all that, but let's ignore that for now. Vicario and Van de Ven, I know that Wolves are not that good, but I do see a goal in them. So maybe this will not work going double. Spurs defense is not that reliable, and you should instead have Arsenal double defense. I don't think there is a point of double defense in this season. I don't really value defenders that much, even though defensive contributions have come, but it is only to a certain extent. It gives you 2 points. More than that, I don't think it gives you. So the focus, the budget should not go there. It should go to the your striking areas, and now you should pick some value midfielders. And then Spurs midfielders and Arsenal midfielders are value midfielders, so you can have them. Let's see the striking options. Why I'm saying go big on strikers. If you see the striking options, how do I go to forwards? I should go to oh sorry. So you see here, I have Haaland, I have Joao Pedro, Ekitike, Charlison, Isidore is doing really well. Bowen does well for West Ham, irrespective of their performance. Gyökeres will do well for Arsenal, obviously. And then you have Chris Wood, who was obviously so good. And then you also have a Nottingham Forest striker, Igor. I think his name is Igor. Let's go to him. Let's find him. He has done so well. Igor Jesus, you have who scored 2 goals in the midweek. So you have so many striking options. There are plethora of options, and you should go big on them. I think these three secure my striking positions for the rest of the season. I don't think I need to even change that. Midfielders, if you see Semenyo, see so many budget options are there. Caicedo, Enzo, these are because of defensive contributions as well, and they scored against West Ham also. That boost gave them the boost. Lead Stash is doing well. So India has done well, but I don't think there is much options here. And if you see Ndai can also be a good option, but you have to see how Everton season pans out. If he's consistent, then you can think of having him. Gravenberch has started the season well, so you see a lot of budget options here. No big names as such, but that is the opportunity. I feel eventually the quality shows, and I feel Rangers as a Xavi Simmons midfielders like this, and your words Gakpo, and these budget options are better than going to for this. I think even Harry Wilson I'm messing up his name. His name's something different. I messed up his name. Well, let's go to Fulham. Where is Fulham? I cannot see Fulham. Let's go to Fulham. And Harry Wilson. Yeah, his name is Harry Wilson. Why didn't it come in the sides? So Harry Wilson is also a good option in midfielders when it comes to Fulham. I feel Sessegnon also plays, and see Harry Wilson is 5.4 million. It is a brilliant budget option. I might as well buy him right now. It looks so promising to me, but it will cost me points. And if you go to the strikers I don't think right now you can rely on much. And then you have defenders, you have Anderson who is doing really well, and then you have Bassi, and yeah, Robinson is used to be a good option. He's not played too many matches. Is he injured or something? Maybe he's injured. I haven't followed him, but I think he might be injured. Anderson has been doing really well this season as a budget option. So you have Fulham players to target. Let's explore more. If you can target any Man United players right now, you can go with Mbomo. Mbomo finds himself in a lot of dangerous positions. For me, I started with Konya, but he got injured, so I shifted. But I think Konya is also a good option. Going elsewhere, we have discussed obviously Chelsea. See, Chelsea has a lot of good budget options here. If you go to defense, Reece James, you can not rely on him fitness wise, so it is always a dangerous option here. But I feel in midfield you might have options. Obviously, Cole Palmer is out, and he's out for a long time. So I think yeah, you should just have Joe Pedro right now from Chelsea, and elsewhere don't really experiment that much. Brighton again, Brighton is also a good team. Don't uh, don't touch their defense. Mitoma and Minte can provide good options right now. I feel Mitoma and Minte, their wingers are in form. They are playing good football. And Welbeck is also a good option, but let's see how much minutes he has played. Didn't play against Tottenham 60 minutes, so again not that good an options given that we already have so many striking options. Newcastle, let's go to Newcastle. I feel Anthony Gordon is a really good option right now. I think you should buy him, and he has only 1 point. He has the red card against Liverpool in the second game, so people are sleeping on him. I think Anthony Gordon at 7.4 million is a bargain. Even Jacob Murphy has been integrated to the side now. He didn't start with him, but now he's integrated, and I think he can do really well. Defensively, also they are fine. So Lewis Hall has come back, and now he's playing the games. So he should be also be a good option. And Dan Burn, Livramento is obviously a very good option. Livramento in defense is a very good option. 5.1 million and 31 points. He has done really well, and he has looked really good. He looked really good against Liverpool also, where he got 4 points despite conceding 3 goals, and he has looked really good. Good. He has returned in every game till now, so that is how good Livramento is, and you should have him in your team. I don't have him in my team. I sold him actually, and I have no idea why I sold him. I did not. That must be some panic buy or the fact that he was playing Arsenal, and then he plays Nottingham Forest, Brighton, Fulham, West Ham. So good fixtures also. So Livramento is a no-brainer if you are having a wild card. These players are good, I think. And mostly to see other teams where you can go. Aston Villa, stay away from Aston Villa right now. West Ham, Wolves, Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace defense, you can go. Crystal Palace, Guehi, Lacroix, Mitchell. These are all Munoz. These are all doing really well. So you can do something with it. Adam Wharton also is a good option. If you really appreciate that kind of football, then he can be a good option. And Mateta, obviously, Mateta he's in the good phase of his career, so you can bank on him. But we have too many striking options. If you want a Salah in your team, then you can maybe have a budget striker instead of Isaac or Gyökeres or Haaland. But I think Haaland is also must have right now. in your FPL teams. Let's go to Arsenal. Arsenal, if you see right now, the Mendy might be the top scorer and Declan Rice, but Eze hasn't played too many minutes. Saka hasn't played too many minutes. Odegaard hasn't played too many minutes. I think these three midfielders can provide a budget option for you. Gyökeres, when Havertz comes back, then Gyökeres at times might be limited his playing time, so then you can shift from him. Defense, obviously, premium defenders, best defenders in the league, Gabriel, Timber, Calafiori, Saliba, all doing really well. I think Calafiori is the best option right now because he occupies those midfield positions, and I feel, yeah, that is all you need to know about this FPL game week. And if you're playing a wild card or if you are planning for something else in the future, this is how things stand in FPL. And tell me what your choices are. Tell me if I can improve on my team. Tell me if I should have sold or not bought Grealish. I am doing some silly stuff like I have sold Livramento without checking if his fixtures were good and what kind of returns he was giving me. Yeah, on the bench he was sitting all the time. So those kind of things I need to improve on, and tell me what you need to improve on and how are you feeling about this game week. I feel this game week will go to 55 to 60 average points, and this will be an exciting game week and we will get a lot of returns from a lot of players. So excited for this game week. Let's see what happens.